Now in this lecture we will see the very famous method called Natanese method. Now, so what is Natanese method? So consider Pfaffian differential equation is of the form Pdx plus Qdy plus R dz is equal to 0, where P, Q and R are functions of x, y, z. Okay. Now keeping z as a constant, so z is equal to c, then derivative of z we get dz is equal to derivative of constant is 0. So z is constant, then dz will be 0. So substitute this value in equation 1, we get p dx plus q dy equal to 0. Call this as equation 2. Suppose the solution of this equation is, so solution of this will be phi of xyz is equal to c1. Why this is phi of xyz? Because p and q are functions of xyz, that's why we get phi of xyz is equal to c1, where c1 is the constant. So the solution of the equation of the form capital phi of phi z is equal to c2, call this as equation 3, where c2 is the constant. We can express this solution in the form, so we express phi of xyz is equal to psi of z, where psi is functions of z alone. Now to determine psi of z, observe that here we give variable x a fixed value, say x is equal to alpha. So here we have taken x as a fixed, right? So x is fixed, which is alpha, then derivative of x will be 0, right? Because x is alpha, then dx will be, what we get? Dx will be 0. So using this value in this equation, so we get phi of value of x is alpha, so phi of alpha yz is equal to psi of z. So is solution of given Pfaffian differential equation. So here we have substitute here dx is equal to 0. So equation 1 becomes p into dx, value of dx is 0. So we get here q dy plus r dz is equal to 0 only, right? Substitute here x is equal to alpha and y and z as it is. Now we can find the solution of given equation 6 in the form of, so here variable have only y and z variable present. Okay, so we get the solution in the form of yz. So we can write k of yz is equal to c. Call this as equation number 7. Since equation 5 and 7 represents general solution of the same differential equation, so they must be equivalent. Therefore we eliminate the variable y between 5 and 7, means solving this one of the equation for y and substitute in another equation, so we get obtain an expression for this function called psi of z. Substituting this value this expression in equation 5, we obtain the solution of Pfaffian differential equation. So the method is often simplified. Now choose alpha either 0 or 1. It is important to remember that is as necessary to verify in advance that the equation is integrable before using Natanese method. So to check it is integrable means what? We have to check it is curl x into curl x is equal to 0 or not. Now we will see the example which is based on Natanese method. Now any given example, first to check it is integrable or not. So here verify that the given equation, this given equation is integrable and find its primitive. If it is integrable, then we will find its primitive, means what? We find its solution. Now first check it is integrable or not, means to check x into curl x is equal to 0 or non-zero. So here this is p, q and r. Okay, so here x is p, q, r. X is p is z into z plus y square, q is z into z plus y x square, and r is minus xy into x plus y. So its curl x is modulus ijk dabba by dabba x dabba by dabba y dabba by dabba z, and here is p, q, r. So after solving we get curl x is minus twice x square minus twice xy minus twice z into I bar plus twice xy plus twice y square plus twice z j bar plus twice z into x minus y k bar. So x into curl x, so we get x into curl x is z into z plus y square into this term, right? Next plus here second term is z into z plus x square into second term twice x y plus twice y square plus twice z. Okay, plus last term minus xy into x plus y into twice z into x minus y. Okay, so after solving we get it is equal to 0. X into curl x is equal to 0. Therefore what we say, the given Pfaffian differential equation is integrable. Therefore we can find its primitive. Let's see the solution. So let's see. So the given Pfaffian differential equation is integrable. Now we keeping y as a constant. Then what happen? Y is equal to c. Then dy will be 0. Substituting dy is equal to 0 in equation 1, we get equation 1 becomes z into z plus y square dx minus x into y into x plus y dz is equal to 0. Suppose if we put z is equal to constant, then what happened in previous equation? So this is our first equation, right? If we substitute z is constant, then here we get z into z plus y square dx plus z into z plus x square dy. Okay, only these two terms. And after solving here, this is more complicated. Okay, so we put here y is constant, then we get these two equations, right? So what happened here? Z into z plus y square into dx minus xy into x plus y dz is equal to 0. So here is y constant term. Okay, now after separating the variables, so dx upon this term and dz upon this term here, so we get dx upon minus xy into x plus y plus dz upon z into z plus y square is equal to 0. Now by using partial fraction, so minus 1 upon here dx upon minus xy into x plus y plus dz upon z into z plus y square is equal to 0. Apply here partial fraction. So how to apply here? Here y is constant, right? So we separate out y and find out partial fraction here. So this is our equation. Okay, so y is constant here in this equation. Now we'll use partial fractions for this. We get here 1 upon, so I will put minus as it is, so this is minus and here is plus. Okay, so we have term 1 upon x into x plus y. So this equation can be written as a upon x plus b upon x plus y. So taking here 1 upon this term x into x plus y is equal to a into cross bracket, cross multiplication x plus y plus b into x upon x into x plus y. So these two terms get cancelled. So we get 1 is equal to a into x plus y plus bx. Okay. Now here first I will substitute x is equal to 0. Coefficient of b is 0. Then what happen? If x is equal to 0, then we get 1 is equal to a into x is equal to 0. So 1 is equal to a into y. 1 is equal to a into y. Then value of a will be 1 upon y. Okay. If I substitute coefficient of a is 0, means what? X plus y is equal to 0. Then we solve for y. So value of y will be, suppose, minus x. Then what happen? Y is equal to minus x in this equation. So we get 1 is equal to coefficient of a is 0. So which is equal to x is minus y. So b into minus y. So after dividing this, that implies b is equal to minus 1 upon y. And a is 1 upon y. Okay. So after calculating, value of a is 1 upon y and value of b is minus 1 upon y. Now similarly for second, here what we have, 1 upon z into z plus y square is equal to, it can be written as a upon z plus b upon z plus y square, right? So 1 is equal to a into z plus y square plus b into z. So substitute z is equal to 0. Then if z is equal to 0, then what we have? So z is equal to 0, then a will be here 0, so 1 upon y square. If we substitute z is equal to minus y square, then z plus y square will be 0, so coefficient of a is 0. Then we get value of z is minus y 1 upon z is minus y square. Then 1 is equal to b into minus y square. That implies b is equal to 1 upon minus 1 upon y square. Okay. So substitute these two values in this equation. So what will we get? Minus 1 upon y into here 1 upon xy minus 1 upon y into x plus y into dx plus next term is dz upon this term. So we get here 1 upon zy square minus 1 upon y square into x plus y z plus y square, okay, into dz equal to 0. Okay, so after taking y as a common, then what will happen? So we get here minus 1 upon, taking y outside, so minus 1 upon y square, 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus y dx plus here taking y square outside, so 1 upon y square into bracket 1 upon z minus 1 upon z plus y square into dz equal to 0. Okay, so multiplying throughout by minus y square this equation, then what we get here after multiplying by minus y square, we get this term minus y square and this 1 upon y square get cancelled, so we get 1 upon x minus 1 upon x plus y dx. So multiplying here minus y square, then we get minus 1 upon z minus minus 1 upon z plus y square into dz is equal to 0. Alright, so we get this equation. So this is variable separable form and here y is constant. So after integrating, what we get here, after integrating we get its integration is log x minus log of x plus y, because here y is constant, minus here log z minus minus plus log of z plus y square is equal to log c constant. Okay, so here this can be written as log x minus, after taking minus outside, so we get log of z into x plus y, okay, plus log z plus y square is equal to log c, right? So which implies that, so from these two equations what we get, we know that the formula log a plus log b is nothing but log a into b. So we get log of x into z plus y square minus log of z into x plus y is equal to log c. Okay, so here log a minus log b, then we have the formula log a minus log b is log of a by b. So we get log of x into z plus y square upon z into x plus y, which is equal to log c. So taking anti-log, we get its solution x into z plus y square upon z into x plus y is equal to c, right? So here we get x into z plus y square upon z into x plus y is equal to constant. Okay, so this equation, call this as, so constant, call this as psi of y, because we have substitute here y is constant, then we get this is psi of y. Okay, now here x plus z plus y square upon x plus y into z is equal to psi of y. So substitute, next substitute here, this is the functions, I will substitute z as a constant, put z is equal to 1, then so we have the method that substitute alpha as a variable as x is a constant, then we substitute which is either 0 or 1 for suitable value. Substitute here z is equal to 1 in this equation, then dz is equal to 0. So the equation 2 becomes x into 1 plus y square divided by x plus y is equal to psi of y. Now here we have substitute z is equal to 1, then dz is equal to 0. So substitute z is equal to 1 in equation 1. Then what happened? So equation 1 is, so what is our equation 1? 1 is z into z plus y square dx plus z into z plus x square dy minus x into y x plus y dz is equal to 0. So in this equation substitute z is equal to 1, then dz is equal to 0. So this term will be 0. So here we get 1 into 1 plus y square dx plus 1 into 1 plus x square dy. So we get here equation 1 plus y square dx plus 1 plus x square dy is equal to 0. So divide throughout by x plus y square into x plus 1 plus x square. So divide throughout 1 plus y square into 1 plus x square. We get dx upon 1 plus x square plus dy upon 1 plus y square is equal to 0. So this is the variable separable form. Now integrating this equation we get, so this is the, after integrating we get integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square is tan inverse x and 1 upon 1 plus y square is tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse constant C2. Now we know that tan inverse a plus b is nothing but tan inverse a plus b upon 1 minus ab, which is equal to tan inverse C2. Now taking cancelling tan inverse both sides, we get x plus y upon 1 minus xy is equal to C2. Call this as equation number 4. Okay. Now, so equation 4 can be written as C2 is the constant. So I will take reciprocal. 1 upon C2 is 1 minus xy divided by x plus y. That is 1 minus x into y divided by x plus y. Call this 1 upon C2 as a constant C. Call this as equation number 5. Now we have psi of y, which is x into 1 plus y square upon x plus y, which is psi of y. Call this as equation number 3 and this is equation number 5. So this solution is of the form assumed by equation 2 for z is equal to 1, that is equation 5 is equivalent to 3. Now substitute z is equal to 1 in equation 2. So what is equation 2? So in this equation we will substitute z is equal to 1. Then what we get here? For substituting z is equal to 1 equation 2, then x into y square plus 1 upon x plus y is equal to psi of y. And eliminating eliminating x from equation 5 and 6. So this is equation 5 and this is equation 6. Eliminating x from 5 and 6 means from this equation. So we solve this equation for values of x and we substitute this value of x in this equation. Okay, so let's solve. So what is equation 4? So equation 5. So equation 5 is, what is equation 5? 1 minus x into y divided by x plus y is equal to c. Now we solve this equation for x and we substitute this value of x in equation 6. Okay, so what happened? So 1 minus x into y is equal to c into x plus y. So which implies that, so 1 minus xy is equal to cx plus cy. So I will so 1 minus, so this value I will substitute this value on right hand side. So 1 minus cy and here cx, this minus plus x into y. So 1 minus cy is equal to, I will take x as a common into bracket y plus c. Then here we get x is equal to 1 minus cy divided by y plus c. Okay, we get value of x is 1 minus cy upon y plus c, right? Now substitute this value of x in equation 6. Then what happened? Using this value in 6, using this value of x in 6 equation. So what is equation 6? So equation 6 is x into y square plus 1 upon x plus y is equal to psi of y. If we substitute this value of x in this equation, so it will eliminate variable x. Okay, therefore what happened? So value of x is 1 minus cy upon y plus c into y square plus 1 divided by value of x is 1 minus cy upon y plus c plus y equal to psi of y. Okay, so cross multiplying this, what happened? 1 minus cy into y square plus 1 upon here y plus c and whole bracket divided by here 1 minus cy plus y into y plus c whole bracket divided y plus c. So which is equal to psi of y. So these two terms will get cancelled. So we get 1 minus cy into bracket y square plus 1 upon 1 minus cy plus y into y plus c equal to psi of y, right? Therefore after solving, what we get here? So after solving we get 1 minus cy into 1 plus y square upon here 1 minus cy here plus y square plus y into c is equal to psi of y. Okay, here minus yc plus yc get cancelled, so we get 1 minus cy into 1 plus y square upon 1 plus y square is equal to psi of y. So these two get cancelled, so therefore psi of y is equal to 1 minus cy. So what we get here, psi of y is 1 minus cy. So using this value of psi of y in equation 2, so using this value in equation 2, we get using this value in equation 2. So what is equation 2? So equation 2 is x into z plus y square upon x plus y into z equal to psi of y. This is equation 2. So using this value in this equation, so we get here, which implies that x into z plus y square upon x plus y into z is equal to psi of y is 1 minus cy. Okay, so after multiplying this term on other side, we get x into z plus y square is equal to z into x plus y into 1 minus cy. Okay, and which is the required solution of given Newton's equation. So given affine differential equation, therefore this is required solution of given affine differential equation. Okay, so this is the required solution of given affine differential equation. Okay, we'll stop here. In next lecture we'll see more example based on Newton's method. Thank you.